Atlanta continues to own the offensive glass here in the fourth quarter. Great board.
Lost. You failed. Loser! I don't even play basketball and I would have made that shot. And even if I didn't make that shot, I'd have did something funny. You know, I'd have did something funny. Caitlin Clark was like, hey, let's all do this whole cutting hand point.
But just 35% from three after a couple years in the 40s. Howard misses that one.
Ryan Howard or Alicia Gray, I think Ryan Howard, airballs a shot to win the game late. It lands in Angel Reese's lap. And collectively, the whole world said, yeah, she ain't making that. Collectively, the whole world said, oh, Angel Reese has it? Oh, and it's a layup? Yeah, she's bricking that. And lo and behold, point blank range to win the game, we get a classic Angel Reese pray-up.
Angel Reese had every opportunity to be the hero of this game. Instead, she became its punchline. That is not an exaggeration. It is exactly what unfolded on the floor between the Indiana Fever and the Atlanta Dream. And when the final buzzer sounded, Reese was not celebrating a win.
Clark laughing at Angel Reese after she missed a wide-open layup for the win.
Quarter. Great board, just could not convert it.
Was pushed under the hoop just enough to not have a great angle. To OT we go.
She stood beneath the rim with her hands on her head as Caitlin Clark strolled past her, smiling, on her way to yet another statement victory. If you want to understand why this rivalry refuses to cool off, this single game lays out the entire blueprint in 95 minutes of basketball. And it delivered enough twists that even people who don't follow the WNBA closely were talking about it by the next morning.
Reese, you had me laughing at you, girl. I told you, Angel Reese is a pure bum, the worst kind. Angel Reese is the type to steal the trash off your curb and try to see if she can go put it in her refrigerator. The girl can't make a layup to save her life. She missed like 7 layups in the first quarter. Meanwhile, me, the GOAT, Caitlin Clark, I'm putting on shows every single night. 26 points, 9 assists. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever humiliate Angel Reese. Or maybe Angel Reese just humiliated herself. As the Indiana Fever go on to win 29 points, 9 assists. Am I looking like the...
Let's start where things actually turned physical, because this didn't begin as some heated exchange between two players who already despise each other. It started with Reese getting cooked on defense. Plain and simple. Midway through the first quarter, Clark pulled up from deep off the dribble, with Reese draped all over her, contesting as tightly as she possibly could. And the shot fell anyway, clean through the net, because she was that sharp in this game.
Because she was crap in this game. A bag of crap. She was awful. Angel Reese was terrible. Speaking of terrible, Angel Reese never beating the allegations. This was to open the game.
With Reese leaking out, finds her.
Lee Sheet. That was awful. Wow, that was awful. One more good time. It did a... Yeah. Yikes. Holy moly.
That's the kind of moment that can quietly get under a defender's skin, even if nobody watching realizes it at the time. You do everything right defensively. You contest the shot with good position, and the ball still goes in. For a competitor like Reese, who prides herself on being physical and disruptive, that has to sting a little.
Clark laughing at Angel Reese for missing the game-winning layup! Helen Keller could have made the layup! It was the fucking second layup that she missed. She missed a wide-open drive in the first quarter, and then she misses the game-winning layup. And then, of course, we have the halftime crew just glazing Angel Reese, making it seem like she's a better player than Kelsey Mitchell, making it seem like she's a better player than Caitlin Clark. And Angel Reese with the total brick of a three-pointer. No wonder why they left her wide open, misses the layup. And look of disappointment on both her coach and teammates' face when she missed the game-winning layup. At least Angel was honest at halftime with Holly. I was a little bit impressed by that, where she was like, hey, I am playing like shit right now. I really got to step it up. I will say she is good on defense. She's always good on defense. She's a rebound machine, but she shouldn't shoot the ball so much. This photo just like...
Possessions later, Ryan Howard's shot went up and missed, and both Reese and Clark scrambled for the loose ball underneath the basket. That's when Reese, instead of simply using her body to box out like a normal rebounding battle, drove her forearm straight into Clark's neck to keep her away from the ball. Not a bump, not incidental contact from two players jumping at the same time and colliding on the way down. A clear, deliberate shove to the neck. The kind of move that gets flagged in almost any other physical contest without a second thought. And this didn't happen in a crowd or off in some corner where officials could claim they missed the angle. It happened directly in front of two referees standing right there in the paint, in full view, under bright arena lighting, with cameras from multiple angles capturing every second of it.
Howard misses that one, out of bounds, and it will be Indiana basketball. 4:10 to go in the first, and the Fever lead by 2.
So let's go to Angel Reese clocking Caitlin Clark right in the throat hole.
With just 35.
Right here, you're going to watch. There she gets her in the neck, and there she gets her in the throat. Yeah. What are we doing? Neck, throat.
Clark immediately turned to the officials with her arms out, practically begging for the whistle. Anyone watching at home could see it plainly. She got hit in the neck fighting for a basketball, which is about as textbook a foul as it gets at any level of this sport. And the referees just stood there. No whistle, no review, nothing at all. Reese got away with it clean, and she knew it too, because she didn't even bother to check if a call was coming her way. She simply turned around and kept playing as if nothing had happened, jogging back up the floor with the same expression she'd wear after a routine defensive rebound.
How she hit Taylor in the neck. Look, watch this. First time, look, second time. Bro, like, what are we doing? And then the ref act like they didn't see it. Like, bro, the refs in Atlanta.
The action online was immediate, and it wasn't kind to Reese. Clips of the shove spread across social media within minutes, racking up hundreds of thousands of views before halftime had even arrived. Fans who normally try to stay neutral in this rivalry, the ones who insist they just want to watch good basketball without picking a side, couldn't find a way to defend what they'd just witnessed. One fan put it bluntly, saying Reese isn't a rebounder when she actually has to rely on technique and positioning. She's a player who grabs and shoves when the ball doesn't bounce her way. Another fan pointed out something that made the whole situation sting even more, noting that just minutes earlier, Clark had scored right over Reese's best contest. So the shove looked less like a hustle play gone wrong and more like frustration boiling over in real time. Whatever the actual motivation was, the pattern fans have grown used to seeing from Reese in this matchup was on full display again, physical, aggressive, and sitting just outside the boundaries of a clean basketball play.
Caitlin Clark is ridiculous, man, and in my opinion, she's the MVP right now. I mean, this performance by her was just insane, and look at this three right away in Angel Reese's face.
The switch on Reese will fire. Hey!
It's really obvious that these two do not like it.
Here's the thing about that kind of gamesmanship, though. It only works if it actually changes the outcome of the game. And on this night, it changed nothing in Reese's favor. She spent the rest of the first half struggling to find any offensive rhythm, missing shot after shot in the paint that she normally converts without much trouble. By the time the dust settled on her shooting night, she'd gone 0 for 6 to start the game and finished 5 for 16 from the field overall. A genuinely rough shooting performance for a player who built her entire reputation on efficiency and physicality. Around the rim, she still fought hard for boards, finishing with 14 rebounds and 6 assists, so it's not as though she vanished from the box score entirely. But the aggression that fueled that neck shove clearly wasn't translating into made buckets. And Clark, seemingly unaffected by any of it, simply kept doing exactly what she came there to do.
She sucks from 3. Boom! Whoa! Angel Reese on a layup can't score it. She stinks. Look at all these layups missed. The girl is awful. The girl is garbage. Here she comes. I'm going full court. Hey, boom! Get that out of here. She sucks. Here comes Angel Reese coming down the lane again. Uh-oh, spinning and missing another layup. It's missing another layup. Here we go. She's looking for fouls. Here we go. Down low. Uh-oh, I'm spinning. I'm missing another layup. The girl is horrible. The girl is terrible at the game. Here we come. Coming down the lane. Here we go. I lost it out of bounds. Down low again. Another layup opportunity. And she missed it. She's terrible. Here we go for 3. Clank. Here we go. Game on the line. Uh-oh, I can win it. Smoke the layup. Then Naz Hillman follows up and smokes the layup. I mean,
Fast forward to the fourth quarter, and this game had turned into an absolute battle down the stretch. Alicia Gray was putting together a career night for Atlanta, eventually finishing with a career-high 32 points, and the Dream kept clawing their way back every single time Indiana tried to pull away and put the game out of reach. With the score tied at 81 and the clock bleeding down towards 0, Ryan Howard fired up a three-point attempt that missed off the front rim. Reese, fighting for the ball with Aaliyah Boston practically riding on her back the entire way, somehow ripped down the offensive rebound in heavy traffic. This was Reese's moment, the exact kind of play she'd been physically imposing herself to create all night long. All she needed to do was finish it clean.